Because the state of Shasta County is not and never will be the state of Jefferson or New California, period. We are California. And as a matter of fact, we've been that way since February 1850. And yes, Mr. Cry, your R3 is nothing but a grandstand at the cost of taxpayer dollars.
Thank you.
Eris, followed by Leslie, followed by Jenny, followed by Benjamin Noane.
Didn't you say we had 3 minutes because there was only 5 of us? Can you
Correct.
pause my time, please?
3 o'clock, 3 minutes,
You
yes.
said 3 minutes each,
Yeah,
right?
that's my fault.
No,
Sorry.
thank you. All right. I'm here to, of course, obviously oppose the board's decision to send this letter to DHS. California is a sanctuary state, as so eloquently put by Christian, and that's the law. Specifically SB 54, which prohibits local law enforcement from helping ICE or engaging in civil immigration enforcement. That is the law in this state, whether you like it or not, and it's protected under the 10th Amendment of the Constitution, which you claim to uphold. For this board to go out of its way to defy that law is a waste of taxpayer money. It does nothing to protect our communities, build infrastructure, or support your constituents. It is political theater, a taxpayer-funded stunt meant to feed your egos and spread division and hate. And considering this board's deep ties to Cottonwood Militia, no one should be surprised. I oppose this letter and your blatant non-compliance with SB 54. We stand with LA. This is our state, and we will protect it from fascists. On his public page last night, Chairman Cry said, if people are complicit, then what other option does our president have? With that kind of rhetoric, I have to turn it back to you and ask, if people are being targeted and attacked by their own fascist government, what other option do we, the people, have? Consider that as you continue sowing chaos into our community through theatrics like this letter. This letter, again, is a sham. I reject it. I reject this board. And as always, free Palestine.
Leslie, followed by Jenny, followed by Benjamin Noane.
All right, so I would argue that this board's doing what the majority of the people of Shasta County want.
Hey, if you can wait, Stephanie, you put 5 minutes, although I could listen to probably Leslie for 5 minutes, but it's 3. Thank you.
I don't even need all 3. I would say that the sham's probably like the 5 or 6 person protest shows you that it's not the majority of the people that are opposing this. We live in Shasta County because we don't take part in things like the LA riots. We don't take part in things like the George Floyd riots. We don't take part in things like Antifa, which is why things like Steak in NorCal came up and detoured people from stopping here. Shasta County is different. Shasta County is safe, and Shasta County will remain that way because we have people in our community who care. Thank you, board, for supporting our community and keeping us safe.
Thank you.
Jenny, followed by Benjamin Noane, and that is our last speaker.
Why do you waste our time with this? This is the 3rd time that this exact subject has been on the docket. In 2018, it passed with only 1 person abstaining, which was Kehoe in Kevin Cry's position. Though it was actually abstained due to his opinion of being a pointless measure being taken by the board, a show me vote to appease the Shasta-Taliban extremist agenda in Shasta County. Immigrants add to the economy, contribute to Social Security, but don't take anything. Ooh, shrugging. What more can we ask? It's actually passed every time, and will probably pass again today. Perhaps instead of allowing masked ICE agents to detain people without warrant or following protocol in Shasta County, we should be working together to not only maintain the constitutional rights still left, but actually getting real business of the board done. This is an important pressing issue. Will you be hand-delivering the letter to the soon-to-be King Trump, like you have all the other letters? Will this be yet another opportunity to lick his boots? Your name to be spoken in good graces? This isn't the point of your role in government. We're not your stepping stone for further aspirations. Stop wasting our time and taxpayer money on the show me votes to energize your base and get back to the actual business of the board. When Matt Plummer tried to get 80 veterans housed, that was the actual business of the board. This is not.
Benjamin Noane.
So let's talk about this letter declaring Shasta County not being a sanctuary jurisdiction. And let's be honest, this letter isn't necessary. The county's already taken this position more than once. Whether we were briefly mistakenly included on some federal list doesn't change anything, and it certainly doesn't require a formal vote. And what this really is a statement, a political one, and the timing of it matters. Because last week, the federal government carried out a wave of ICE raids in Los Angeles. More than 100 people arrested, and the National Guard was sent in. Tear gas, flashbangs, looked like a war zone. Now, I don't support violence, but we have to understand that these people, these policies, are tearing lives apart. The people being targeted have families, jobs, and communities. And to me, this looks less like enforcement and more like provocation. It feels designed to manufacture conflict for cameras, and it's worked. The strategy: create chaos and then use the response to justify harsher action. And this letter, it appears on our local agenda, not to change policy, but to show we're on board with that strategy. Now, I think that's a mistake. Shasta County doesn't need to prove its loyalty to a federal agenda built on fear and division. We should be focused on local issues, not feeding into national theatrics. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bringing it back to board discussion. I'll make a motion that we approve R3 as written.
I'll second it.
We have seconded by Supervisor Harmon. And under board discussion.
Yeah, board discussion, gladly. My name's in queue.
Oh, hey, that's right.
Oh, isn't that cool?
Hey, it's
Oh.
top right. I'm
I know.
looking at the bottom. Yes.
So, yeah, how this came about, is basically I was in, on the 30th of May, I was in the barbershop, speaking with Woody Clendenin, a proud member and a leader in the
Hey,
Cottonwood
listen,
Militia.
people, that's your first warning. That's your first warning. I know you want to disrupt the meeting and get thrown out. I know you want to get thrown out because that's your cause, but just let's get back to business.
So anyways, talking with Woody, he had gotten a call from a New York Times reporter saying that we were listed on a Department of Justice list as being a sanctuary county, and she found that surprising, being that we're pretty conservative up here, as was Huntington Beach. The city of Huntington Beach was also on that same list. So I did an impromptu interview with her on Woody's phone, called her up and we talked and she sent me the list, and sure enough, we were listed on that. So I sent it to you, and then I went ahead and notified, first I notified the sheriff. I asked the sheriff, are we a sanctuary county? And the sheriff adamantly said, no, we are not. So then I forwarded it to you and County Council and CEO Rickard. And so this letter is just basically to let the Department of Justice know that we may be in California, but this particular county is not a sanctuary county.
All right, Supervisor Harmon.
I just want to make a clear statement that I guess these people don't care that the last 4 years they've let whoever wanted to come in and cross our borders, and I'm not okay with that.
Don't lie.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take that vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 5-0. All right, thank you. Okay, that's your second warning.
I'm out. Don't worry. Have a great day.
All right.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass.
Hey,
Fight it.
don't need that. R4, approve a warning